Hello? Hello?
I must inform you that it says Halo for your first hello.
Halo! Which Halo game are we playing? Are we playing Are we playing Halo 1,
Guys,
Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo Reach, ODST, 4, 5, Wars, Wars 2?
the captioner can't even keep up with you. Like, what are all these words?
Oh,
A
whoops.
lot of words. I don't know all these words.
I don't know all those words either.
You're
That's
the one saying them.
that's the secret. I don't know words.
That's a shame. I was just looking at one of those play along audience game things earlier that uses words. It looked fun.
That's why I don't play that Wordle game everyone's obsessed with.
Oh, I started seeing that, but I don't know what it is.
Apparently a person made a word game where you like have 6 guesses to guess the word. You can only play it once a day, and then he posted it online and everyone got obsessed with it.
I don't get it.
It's a word game. People are obsessed with word games.
I like word games, but you haven't given me like any details, so I'm like, I don't get it.
I don't know. That's all I know. You have 6
Okay.
guesses to guess the word. That's all I know. Do you think I've played it? I don't play word games.
Then maybe you should.
I don't like words. Words suck.
Maybe you would like them better.
No. Let me punch some things instead.
What if you got to punch things and have words?
No.
Sharky's anti-pacifist. Damn.
Oh man, it's a tiring weekend.
Yeah?
It's also very dark out.
Mm-hmm. That's called winter.
I like it. We need less sun. Just turn it off for a while. Well, anyway.
Anyway.
Excuse Impey Barbicane. This is not a building.
I'm just getting like... what's the line from Spaceballs? It's not a spaceship, it's a transformer.
Yeah, it's an alien.
Ah. Nemo's an alien, right.
Can anyone honestly say they'd be surprised?
No, no one would be surprised.
Not a single person would be surprised. And not a single person should be.
This is a fortress. A flying fortress.
Flying fortress.
Mm-hmm.
Fly.
Not to be confused with non-flying fortresses. I mean, how lame are those?
What about underwater fortresses? Fortresses in a volcano? Fortresses...
Like, not bad, but still not cool enough.
Fortresses in space!
Well, then it's flying. If it's in space, I suppose it's flying now, isn't it?
Can you fly in the vacuum of space?
Sort of. I think mostly you,
Oh! Oh, hello!
Hey!
Thank you for the read!
Thanks.
And so
Again.
early!
No, she had a Sims 4 stream. For the first time, Sims 4.
Ooh, Sims 4.
Except I woke up too late to catch it, but I'm gonna watch the VOD.
Ooh,
I am.
how was it? I haven't actually played Sims 4.
I like Sims 4.
I only played
I thought
Sims.
you were enjoying Sims 4.
I only played Sims 3, and it didn't load quick at all.
Sims 3 is a thing. Sims 4 is a different thing.
That is true. But yeah, I hope you had fun. Now look at this alien.
May or may not really be an alien. Undetermined as of yet.
Undetermined alien.
So it shouldn't be Nemo, it should be Stitch.
Ah, yes, we have found 626. Oh, so first
Capturing is a different problem.
my first Sims game ever. Ooh. Now that's an interesting experience.
Mm-hmm.
Glad you enjoyed it.
Sims is a very particular thing.
Yeah, it is.
But I hope you had fun.
Yeah.
Welcome in and all that.
Yeah. Welcome to Code Realize. This weird, crazy game.
Sundays are our Japanese otome game day.
Yeah, Sundays are our Japanese Otome game days.
Those other days are...
Because when you come in on Wednesdays, it's the Western dating sims. And then on Sundays, we've been doing Japanese dating sims.
And right now is Code Realize.
Yep. In which MC has poison skin. And if you touch her,
And no
you'll
heartbeat.
die.
And no heartbeats.
And no heartbeat, but currently part of her heart is missing.
And she keeps having a heart attack.
Kind of.
Can't say. Want to
I
avoid
mean, that might
spoilers.
happen when part of your heart is missing. Can't say one avoid spoilers.
Oh, thank
Well,
you.
thank you
That's
very
okay.
much, and
I
thank you.
understand.
Yeah, and thank you so much for the raid.
Yeah.
We greatly appreciate it. We are getting close to the end, so understandable.
We're partway through like chapter.
Yeah, we're like getting close to the end in
We
the
are
grand.
on a wrap though, and
in the,
it's definitely like talking about spoilers very momentarily.
especially in the grand scheme of how many chapters we've gone through so far.
Okay, but 10 out of 13 is still like I wouldn't call us close to the end. We're not even at 12. We're certainly not reaching the end in the next like 2 streams.
That's what speedruns are for.
Us? What? We're certainly not reaching the end in the next 2 streams. Probably not the next 3. What's a speed run? We don't speed run here. What?
Oh,
Remember when our only speed run thing was like 3 or 4 streams long still?
no, we beat the one route on Wednesday in one stream.
That's not a route.
We got an achievement.
Getting an achievement doesn't make it a route.
Shh, talk to no one route.
Ah, yes, the Sharky route. We'll just rename that achievement to the Sharky route.
Oh my gosh. So you're saying on Friday I need to learn how to speedrun a game.
That's up to you. I just reminded you that I won't be here Friday.
I'm fully joking. I can't learn how to speedrun a game. I'm not that good at most
You want
games.
to speedrun Kingdom Hearts?
Trust me, I've looked at the speedrun of Kingdom Hearts. No thank you.
Maybe you should ask Mick. They've been checking out speedrunning stuff for Mega Man, I think.
The speedrun of Kingdom Hearts, they managed to beat it in like 3 hours, and I don't know how. Like, I followed a speedrun guide for that in order to get a, like, achievement for beating it in under, like, 15 or something like that. And I still beat it. It still took me 12 hours.
Well, if you practice and, you know, you're not looking at the guide repeatedly.
Oh my gosh.
That shaves off some time.
Anyway. Line.
That's right. The world will be shaken when it beholds this immense battleship. Airship.
Man, you sunk my battleship.
Battle airship.
Man, you sunk my battle airship. I'm dying. That was funnier than it needed to be. You're
It wasn't that funny. He sounds like he's dying.
Nautilus, an immense airship packed with weaponry and Nemo's dreams. Going far beyond the scope of airship, this behemoth can almost be considered a flying fortress.
Almost. I can just imagine Nemo, like, fighting the glossary person.
Punch, punch!
Like, what do you mean almost? He just described it as a fortress.
It looks a little broken.
Really? I think it's just chaotic because he lifted it out of the ground. Wasn't it in a cave?
You should have built it to last.
Look, this is the first time it's getting to take off, okay?
Should have built it to last.
I don't think it's actually falling apart. It just has a lot of things flying around from when it was, you know, latched to the ground.
Should have unlatched him before he took off. He knocked us out. Get time. Well,
The greatest strategic weapon unmatched through all of history. A flying art created by scientific enlightenment. This immense power I shall show the world.
that 1 + 1 does equal 2.
And they shall see the greatness of science and man.
I love Discord really wants to cut you off when you're getting like the loud high pitch. So it's like,
It's fine. Nemo's just choking on his own brilliance. Actually, he's choking me. That's why my throat hurts. That's why I have coffee.
I can't believe it. Is this thing seriously floating?
That's right. Surprised, are you?
Yeah, that's why I asked if it's seriously floating.
I only joined the airship race to test fly several parts that were needed to complete the Nautilus.
There's no place to run. We probably won't be able to escape by breaking a steam pipe like earlier. And even with Impey's strength, I don't think he could take on this many Twilight soldiers at once. But jumping out of here would only be suicide. I glance over at Impey and see that he is mumbling something to himself in shock. Wait, it doesn't add up, and judging this thing's mass from how far we've run, there's no way this thing could be airborne. Could this be?
Do you know something about it?
Yeah, I know all too well. The thing I've been looking for in London all this time is right here. Oh. Wait, we don't even know what he's looking for.
We don't. The thing you've been looking for?
That's right. Thinking back, Impey had said that he came to the city to look for something important that had been stolen. He was cooperating with Lupin so he could help find the item. Which means... Nemo, you're using my gravity...
You're using my gravity?
My brain just blanked. Alleviator?
Yes.
My brain literally just went...
Beep. Beep.
You're Nautilus, aren't you?
Gravity Alleviator. Invented by Impey and his partner, this device creates a repulsive force that relieves an object of its weight.
Wait, partner? Partner?
Partner?
Partner?
What?
Who's Impey partner?
We'll have to get to that. Now, won't we?
What?
Nemo's mood shifts upon hearing Impey's words.
No, you didn't. That device, completely beyond our understanding of technology. Impey Barricade, are you saying you created it?
That's right. I made that device so I can reach the moon.
What's a gravity alleviator? AC is all of us right now. Like, what?
We read the glossary item. Simply put, it's a device that enables you to reduce an object's weight to as close to zero as possible. The reason this behemoth of a ship is able to stay aloft is thanks to a component that he stole from me. Oh geez, hearing that, echo.
Stole? How dare you! I was given that device from a certain foundation that supports my philosophy.
You mean Twilight?
A certain foundation.
But still, none of that matters! I'm truly amazed. This makes you a true genius. You're on par with me. Splendid! Now that Master Isaac has disappeared, you are the only one who can understand my noble cause. say to becoming my right-hand man, participating in this magnificent plan of mine.
Is this magnificent plan you speak of to create a ginormous weapon using the device you stole from me?
Don't worry, it also involves stealing the literal replacement heart of your girlfriend that you want.
Person you want to date.
Girlfriend to be. Longed for crush.
Acquaintance.
I don't plan on becoming your girlfriend anytime soon either. Someone very important to me.
Not quite. I shall use this to demonstrate the greatness of science.
I don't think you need to do that. You're kind of crazy, bro.
To make the world which refused to acknowledge me go down before the power of science.
You mean the power of you, personally.
Yeah, like, I don't think this has anything to do with the power of science.
He just equates himself with science, I guess.
Like, literally, the whole world revolves around steam-powered everything.
Mm-hmm. But they refuse to acknowledge him, personally. So he's gonna make them all bow down for the power of science.
But, Matt, like, Isaac is, like, the most renowned figure in the entire world.
Right, I'm saying that he's...
Yeah, I know.
His self-grandiosity has equated himself to science.
Yes, yes, I know what you meant. It's just... Dude. They just don't like you.
They don't respect him. Clearly, they don't respect science. Okay.
They just don't like you. It's okay. You need to see a therapist.
Do you think they have therapy here? In this world?
I don't know. All the main characters need it, so probably not.
Then we can create a world in which we scientists can ignore any so-called ethics to satisfy our knowledge-hungry hearts.
Any so-called ethics? Mm-hmm.
No.
No.
No. No.
There's the half cat.
Half void, half cat.
Still just reminding you, like, I know a cat named Void. So
Okay, but it's not a. It's not a.
half cat.
It's not a cat named Void. It's a void.
Which is a cat.
No.
A void is a cat.
No.
Then a void is a cat.
No. That's not how things work.
Sure it is.
Read your lines.
So what do you think? This makes you the greatest contributor to the Nautilus! Once I've taken over the world, I wouldn't mind giving you an entire
That's ridiculous. There's no way he'll agree to that.
I agree to it.
Isn't that right, Impey?
He nods gravely in response, then stares directly at Nemo. If you give me the hat that has all the ladies on it.
Impey.
I'm just kidding. Your eyes are scary. Calm down, calm down.
Why don't we just chuck Nemo out of the ship? Like, the door is open right now.
I mean, you.
We might not be able to take on all of Twilight, but what if we just, like, chucked Nemo out?
I mean, you still wouldn't be able to handle all of Twilight.
Yeah, but, like, we would
Well-
solve the taking over the world issue.
AC might be able to solve all of Twilight by taking off her glove.
Well, they're highly trained. They might be able to avoid gloves. But,
While saying this, Impey roots around in his pockets nonchalantly. Then he takes out something that looks like a pocket watch and glances at it.
Well, are you concerned about the time? Do you have somewhere you need to be?
Yeah, I have bedtime at 8. We need to wrap this up.
8. ...
Impey simply grins in response, then looks over at Nemo as if he just thought of something. I do have one question from one scientist to another. How are you keeping this Nautilus airborne? That device requires an immense amount of energy. There's no way you could generate enough power to lift something this big.
Oh.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
While you were asleep, I was able, with great difficulty, to collect a piece of the horologium. It's already been proven through massive ongoing experiments that even a tiny piece can generate tremendous amounts of energy.
Hearing this, I realize something and bring my hand to my chest.
Nemo was able to remove a tiny piece of the horologium from my chest. And that piece by itself can produce a huge amount of energy. Could that mean...
Huh? Is that safe? I mean, isn't that thing your heart, more or less?
Yes. I just feel a little unwell. Don't worry about me.
I just get dizzy a little bit and almost pass out a few times.
I'm just seeing spots and blanking out sometimes. It's fine. ...
Impey closes his eyes. He opens them to glare at Nemo with a serious expression. Nemo, that device wasn't meant to be a power to take over the world. It was literally meant for me to go to the moon.
So you can take over the moon?
It wasn't meant to hurt anyone. I made it to go to the moon.
Impey.
And let me tell you, I really hate guys who think it's acceptable to hurt a lady. Especially if that lady is someone special to me. I'd rather die than cooperate with the likes of you. Impey points straight at Nemo, then gently wraps his arm around my waist. I'll get that device back, no matter what. Just you wait and see, Nemo.
What are you talking about? We're so high up in the air. There's no place for you to run.
Time to skydive.
That's the one afraid of heights.
Yeah, heights are terrifying.
Man, after those two.
I love Nemo from the fact of just extending words unnecessarily.
It's like interesting which ones he chooses
Yeah,
to extend and emphasize.
because like,
After those two, not 3, not 1, 2.
yeah, but like he could have, it could have easily just been like, sure those two.
No, it's stupidly that he put the emphasis on 2, is my point. Someone else might say, capture those 2. No, he's like, capture those 2!
The Twilight soldiers charge towards us. As he watches them, Impey grips me tightly. Oh my gosh.
He grinches us tightly?
Yes, Grinches us. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
But I thought the whole thing with Impey was how AC said he was kind.
You really are so kind. It's alright. No matter what happens, trust me. Right after he says this, he leaps back with me still in his arms. He leaps without any hesitation. Yeah! Nope. Okay.
You're just like, did he really just do that?
No. It was, I think it like, it had a little animation and I accidentally like pressed it twice and it skipped the animation. So I thought it skipped a line. Out into the blue sky on the other side of the doors. I told you we're skydiving. Okay, that's a pretty nice CG.
This game has great art.
This game has such good art. Also, why does that wrench look rusted? And how is it secure? How is it secured to him?
It's strapped into his pants. Or something.
His pants look like they're flopping around.
I think that's his jacket wrapped around his waist.
Ah.
And I think the wrench is strapped to his leg underneath it. Underneath the sleeve that's popping.
My clothes flap in the rushing air. I see the look of disbelief on Nemo's face, and the huge Nautilus getting smaller and smaller. The ground is far below us. The forest is like a green carpet. From this height, even the houses look like tiny specks. My perspective is thrown off, and it feels more like we're floating, not falling.
Free fall. Impey, why? Why would you do this? He did just say, I would rather die than join you.
Yeah, he did. ...
There's no way either of us will survive this fall.
Did you forget I was a vampire?
That you're a homunculus. If we just let ourselves get captured, maybe I wouldn't have made it, but you could have saved yourself. Why would you do something so suicidal?
I shout in the loudest voice I've ever used into Impey's face right before me. But Impey simply closes his eyes calmly, with an expression as clear as the sky we're falling through. So you're saying that you don't care if you die, as long as I survive?
Because I was never alive.
The Portal song will be stuck in my head the rest of the day. Hearing my own voice makes me unbearably sad. I'm so frustrated that the selfish actions of a lifeless doll have robbed him of his life and future. But even thoughts like this will soon come to an end. In death. It makes me very sad.
Don't worry about me. A doll that had no life to begin with is simply going to break and stop moving. But you're alive! You had a future, and a dream of going to the moon! That's why you dying! It's wrong! It can't be right!
You see, you're the one who's totally wrong. You can't die either.
Why?
Impey smiles kindly, despite the situation we're in. Hey, AC, do you believe in fate?
What are you talking about?
Do you believe in love at first sight?
Huh? This is hardly the time!
I do. Because from the moment I laid eyes on you, I had a feeling that I would fall in love with you. And as I went on adventures with you and overcame countless dangers, I grew more and more certain of that feeling. Now, AC, When you get sad, I'm 10,000 times sadder. When you smile, it makes me 10,000 times happier. I know nobody really takes me seriously, but I'm truly serious about this. I swear.
Impey?
So, don't say that you don't care if you live or die. That's going to make me 10,000 times sadder than you. Impey's speech makes me happy. I don't deserve this. Yet his feelings for me make me feel so happy. I can't catch my breath. But no matter what kind of words he says to me, our lives will soon come to an end.
What kind of words?
Oh, kind words.
Those are different meanings.
My Sharky brain don't work. Sharky brain don't know read word. Sharky brain no word. I shiver as the ground grows nearer and I hug Impey close. When he next speaks, his voice is very soft. Do you remember what I said earlier?
What?
If you say you love me, I can even fly. That's true too, you know.
Impossible.
Are you sure? One thing is always true in both love and science, and it's that you never know until you try. Or is it impossible for you to love me? Impey looks at me intently. We continue to fall, still in one another's arms. It strikes me as very strange. What?
This music's really pretty too.
Oh yeah, the music is extremely pretty.
The CG's really pretty. The music's really pretty.
I would say now kiss, but they can't.
They can't. They definitely cannot.
One would end up dead.
And then the other will end up dead.
Yeah.
Because they're still falling.
The fact that I'm about to die, and that he will die along with me, I forget all about all of that. I forget about all that in this moment. Before I know it, the words come from me unbidden like a prayer.
I love you, Impey.
I love you too, AC. And then, a miracle happens. Do voice who dis.
Hope you didn't forget your other voices.
Oh!
Which other of the 4, 5?
Well, it's either the guy who hates him or the guy who doesn't hate him.
The guy who's his BFF?
Quote BFF.
Well, they're BFFs.
Ah, crap. Do I have to do the BFF voice?
I think it's the BFF.
Oh, crap. It's been like a month.
Like I said, they just kind of go away for a while. Don't worry, they'll be back.
Oh, crap. It's been a month.
It's fine, it's just their names.
AC, Impey. Faint voice reaches us through the fierce wind. I see a black dot above us in the sky as we fall. The dot grows bigger, and its shape becomes clear.
The Ornithopter!
And I think that's Lupin's theme. Don't move around, you two. I'm coming for you. The Ornithopter picks up speed as it plunges towards us. When it gets very close, a rope ladder is thrown from the cockpit. Impey grabs hold of it with ease. Phew, made it. You really had me worried. Lupin slowly rises the Ornithopter's nose, pulling out of the dive and into level flight. Wait, Lupin knows how to drive this?
Yeah. How are you here?
How did you track us?
How are you here?
I want to say it's the miracle of love, but this was actually my doing. Right before we left the mansion together, I left a note along with a high-precision tracking device. You can't communicate with it, but you can see the locations of other devices and can also transmit an emergency signal. Oh, what? SOS, an internationally recognized distress signal in Morse code. Impey takes out the pocket watch he had looked at on the Nautilus and shows it to me. There are 2 lights blinking on top of a pane of glass. I set off the emergency signal right before Nemo's gas knocked me out. Then I checked to see that the ornithopter is approaching through this tracking device and dove into the skies.
You were thinking that far ahead when you jumped?
Of course! I wouldn't just leap off a cliff if I didn't think we'd survive. I want us both to keep living.
Can you imagine though if it was like, oh, Impey left behind this tracking device. Oh, Impey sent off an emergency signal, but AC wasn't with him. Oh well, bye Impey.
Oh, and when I said I wanted the half of the world with all the women, I was just lying to stall for time, alright? ... No, seriously, I won't lie to you. It was a stupid joke. ... Why aren't you saying anything? Easy?
A familiar stupid face.
I'm being honest. Once I'm in love, I'm the type who never strays.
I'm just shocked. You really are an amazing person, Impey.
You finally see my value as a man. Nothing is impossible for this genius engineer. Right. Do you know how risky this stunt was? Put yourself in my shoes. I had to catch you both in mid-fall. It's too much pressure.
Yes, thank you too, Lupin.
I suppose I'm just glad to see that you're all right. I had faith in you all along, I had faith in you all along, Lupin. I love you, buddy! Shut up.
BFF.
Feel free to jump back out whenever you feel like it, weirdo. Oh yeah, BFF.
Uh-huh. Hey, he came to get them, though.
I love you, buddy. Jump out of this plane right now.
It's like, I love you, buddy. Oh, you can keep falling, actually. I just wanted to save AC. Like I said, if he didn't have AC with him, could you imagine if the others were just like, the emergency signal's going off. Hope Impey's okay.
See, it would
Anyway,
have
so
been,
what were we talking about?
it would have been funnier if Van Helsing was the one who caught them, though. Because then he might have pushed Impey off. Hearing Impey and Looping bantering like old friends makes me smile. Suddenly, intense pain originating from the horologium spreads throughout my body. Just like that, wait.
Well, the first one didn't go through, I guess.
Oh, okay. I'm caught unprepared, and the pain makes me arch my back in reflex. Easy! I feel Impey grab me in a panic.
I'm fine.
The pain has only ever lasted an instant before, but this time it continues. And before I know it, I'm fading into unconsciousness yet again.
Suddenly, I guess we're Kyrie.
Hey!
Or Roxas. I guess Roxas fell asleep a lot too, huh?
Wow. Roxas was only, like, gone for a few months.
Roxas is probably the better comparison. You know, a piece of him got taken out, and so he kept falling asleep.
What piece of Roxas got taken out?
I don't know. What did they use to make Shion again?
Nothing. Nothing of Roxas.
Well, I guess a piece of Sora.
They didn't use any of Sora either.
What? But they stuck stuff.
No.
They made Shion. That's why that's why she had to die. 'Cause she was holding on to a piece.
No, so they didn't.
Something?
They didn't make her out of anything of Roxas and Sora's. What her ability was is she absorbed Roxas's powers of using the Keyblade.
She had a piece of him.
No, but
therefore he wasn't stable.
No, but the reason why she had to die was because what they didn't realize was she was absorbing Sora's memories that were scattering around due to the chain of memory story.
Okay, but still.
Like,
are you gonna tell me that her existence wasn't making Roxas unstable? In his existence.
No, but what I was saying no to is she wasn't made from a piece of them.
Okay, that's a detail then. I got a detail wrong, I'm sorry. But her existence is still based on having parts of them. Yes?
Yes.
And that is causing the original parts to be unstable in their existence. And then Roxas sleeps for fucking forever.
Yeah, Sora was already asleep for a year.
Yeah, but Sora went into the pod to sleep willingly.
Yeah, well, actually, he wasn't asleep for a year. He was asleep for almost a year. But yes, he did go into the pod willingly.
Yeah, Roxas was just like, oh, fuck, I'm passing out again.
Mood. As I lay in bed, I stare out the window at nothing in particular.
You're this MC too.
Wait, what?
Don't tell me you're this MC too.
No, I was saying that to the Roxas comment.
But I was calling MC Roxas, so.
No. Well, apparently I'm just every MC.
Apparently.
I guess my name should just be MC.
MC squared?
No, that's a bad joke.
Sharky equals MC?
No. The darkening sky is very peaceful, reflecting a vivid orange color.
Sharky equals MC cubed?
Reach our lines.
In conclusion.
I turn to look back at him. Victor and Impey are both in the room with me. Victor seems conflicted as he stares at me. He seems a little hesitant about whether he should tell me his thoughts.
Go ahead. You're unwell because of the missing piece of the horologium. Right.
We figured that part out. Please, tell us something we don't know.
Because of the missing chip, the energy created by the horologium has undergone a change. But your new body is unable to adapt to the new energy. There, he told you something you don't know.
Ah, so we're dying. Got it.
So what's going to happen? And the poison within you is going to begin working against your body. If we let this go untreated, you won't live much longer.
So we're dying. Got it.
Of our own poison.
I mean, what's going to happen?
You know, everyone else was susceptible to her poison for so long. Now it's her turn to also be susceptible to it.
All it took was the horologium to have a little chip in it.
Uh-huh. I see.
I don't feel shocked. I had a feeling that this was what was happening. Impey, standing next to me, seems to have lost his usual lighthearted demeanor and is looking at Victor with a grave face. Well, that just is now making me think this is chapter 11, so we have 11, 12, and 13 to go.
Mm-hmm.
How long is not much longer, and how long is the 30 chapters in days?
Well, how long did these past 2 chapters take us?
That's a good question.
9 took us a while.
I mean, 10 was probably within, like, an hour in-game.
We're almost up to an hour just
No,
today.
I meant in-game time.
Oh, in-game time? I don't know. I don't remember. Should I check?
Because, like, if there's not much longer, like, for her to live, how long in-game are the other chapters going to be? You know what I mean?
Let me try to glance over things.
After our rescue in the ornithopter, I woke up in my own bed in the mansion. Impey and Victor came in right away and explained the situation to me. Outside, it's such a nice day that the sight of it almost brings a smile to my face. It feels like it's such a contrast to our current discussion of life and death. When you say let it go untreated, does that mean that there's a way to stop it?
There is. Actually, there's only one way. Retrieve that missing piece and put it back where it came from.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me!
Okay, so from a glance, it looks like roughly 3 days.
Okay.
Approximately. We'll also get a good chunk of Impey backstory, I think. So that we can answer your question about the partner.
Come on, partner! Where you going?
The horologium is a very high affinity with stone material. If you bring the shard close, they'll naturally fuse.
Oh, man, I wish we had stuff that did that.
Hmm? That would save you.
I nod at his words. But if what Nemo said is correct, then that missing piece is currently being used to power the Nautilus. Is it even possible to go up against that huge flying ship to get the piece back? It's going to be alright, AC. When I look up at Impey, he nods to me in determination. Ah, Undertale is back again. We're filled with determination.
No, not what we're playing right now.
Impey is filled with determination.
It's not what we're playing right now.
Strangely, just seeing that look on his face begins to give me hope. Yes, just like after we leaped out into the sky and he held in a miracle with his own hands.
And Lupin's hands.
And Lupin's
Don't forget
hands.
Lupin's hands. Oh, and one more thing. I'm still investigating this, but the poisonous properties of the horologium may have changed along with the crystal. And that's why your poison has lost most of its effect right now, I believe. As far as my experiments can determine, that is.
So that means we're not going to kill people?
Well, shit. The poison is gone?
For now.
I can't say for sure. And it's unclear when the poisonous effect subsides. I'll keep trying to look into it a little more. So the poisonous effect is in and out, it sounds like. Unpredictably there. All right. I don't know why, but that doesn't make me very happy.
You try to use the poison. You grab a person, and it's just like, crap, nothing's happening.
They're just like, why did you grab me? Fuck.
5 seconds later, comes back.
Yes, exactly. That's only natural. What Nemo said is hard to take in.
Victor is sympathetic. I'm happy. Suddenly, Impey takes my hand and begins to take my glove off. Impey has a death wish.
I mean, maybe. He did jump off the
The Nautilus.
airship earlier. He claims that wasn't a death wish, but you know.
He is a
claims.
vampire.
He's a vampire. Well, vampires here don't seem to be immortal.
We can still kill an immortal.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think immortals die from falling off ships. I don't think they'd be called immortal anymore if they could. Impey?
I try to pull my arm away, but he holds onto me firmly. And gently takes my hand. I look up at Impey, speechless.
Oh! What are you doing, Impey?
Well, the poison is gone. I figured that I could touch her.
I said I think the poison is gone.
Why don't you listen? Yeah, but looks like everything's good. Right, AC? Impey smiles while he says this. Well, are you still unhappy?
Yes, because now you're being a dumbass.
His kind expression. His warm hands. Ever since I awoke, I'd thought of myself as a monster. A monster who leads those I get close to, and those who are kind to me, to their deaths with the poison within me. I must not love anyone. I must not be loved. I shouldn't yearn for warmth. That was the monster I was. But now, it's as if the warmth that Impey is giving me is saying to me that I don't need to be a monster. I feel something warm roll down my cheek. I look to Impey and squeeze his hand. I think that's called a tear.
You would think.
Or it's just a glob of poison. Who knows?
Maybe. Your hand is very warm.
That's right. This is the warmth of a human hand.
What? You're not human?
Impey's...
Hold up.
Wait, does everybody else know?
Hmm?
Does everybody else know he's not human?
I don't think so.
Crap, what's Van Helsing gonna do?
Well,
Oh, that would be hilarious. I need to find that out. Sorry.
I mean, it's not like Van Helsing like hates
No.
vampires.
Nobody hates Impey.
Well, that's a separate question now, isn't it?
Impey's words only draw up more tears from me, and all I can do is nod. This is the first warm touch from another person that I've ever felt. I'm sorry for laughing.
Hmm?
I'm so glad that my first touch was from Impey. I reluctantly, but gently, take my hand away, and Impey places a hand on his chest and bows slightly. We know how to treat this, so it'll be fine. Just leave it to Mr. Impey.
All right.
In any case, I need to get my gravity alleviator back from Nemo.
That's right.
When we do that, we'll get that piece of the horologium shard back too. Got it?
Thank you.
I say this with a smile. I'm still crying as I smile, but I want him to see me trying my best even so. The next day.
Music change.
After confirming that my condition is stable, for now, Impey and I decide to explain everything to the rest of the group. Everyone wants to know what exactly happened to us. It seems that the two of us going off on our own had caused considerable worry. Except from St. Germain. He was like, oh, it'll be fine.
No, Saint Germain could have been worried.
Who's gonna cook for us?
We need to explain as much as we can since we made them so concerned about us.
With that in mind, I look around at everyone who gathered in the living room.
And then I go and get more coffee right now.
Oh, you're leaving me alone?
Good luck. Go entertain the masses.
The masses? I don't go to Catholic church. No.
Oh, that's a different question.
Well, hello, masses. How do you do, masses? I hope you're enjoying the stream. I don't know what to talk about. What are we doing? What am I saying? Why am I here? There's a lot of people on my screen, though. Oh my gosh. I hope everyone's been having a good weekend. Wow. Oh man. Satan, come back, please. We can't continue the game.
Okay, sorry.
Look at the 5 people on screen. Which one's your favorite?
We already know which ones are my favorite. I've told you which ones are my favorite. Victor's my favorite, and Saint Germain's my other favorite. We've been over this. It's not like a mystery. Come on now.
Mystery? Yeah, we should find out about the mysteries.
Yeah, there's no Scooby Gang here.
Lupin, Van Helsing, Impey, Saint Germain, and Victor. Even Dell's come out to join us!
Hey!
Wait, what's Deli gonna say?
I don't actually remember if he tells them.
No!
It's sort of treated a little bit as a detail, you know, like it's a thing about Impey, but it's not like the defining thing about Impey.
But I totally want Deli to know.
I mean, I'm not saying that they definitely don't. I'm just saying I don't remember if they do. I just don't want you getting your hopes up too high if they don't.
Hope? I don't have hope.
I'll explain. You don't have hope.
Yeah.
What about lightning?
I don't have lightning either, or snow, or vanilla, or fang. Or Tidus. Ugh, hate that name.
Yeah, I don't really like that. That's how you say it.
He's Titus.
Well, in the Japanese, he's Tita, so I guess that's...
Yeah. But it feels wrong for some reason.
Because of the tide. You know, he plays blitzball and all.
Yeah, there's no tide in Blitzball.
Yeah, well, they're also at the island and whatnot.
He's not from an island.
Yeah, but he goes to the island.
That's true.
Joins them all at the island.
Well, not them all.
Well, he joins the main core group.
And then there's the other 2.
And then there's the other 2. Where's Orin from?
We don't know.
Like, is he technically from the island?
No.
Or, okay.
Well,
Yeah, like, I didn't think so.
Well,
but now
so,
I'm like,
so
wait,
we don't...
where did...
No, so the only reason that Yuna's on the island is they took her to the island. She's not originally from the island.
Oh. She's not?
As far as
I thought she was.
As far as I remember, she's not from the island originally.
I thought she was.
I assume Orin's from whatever capital city they have.
Have a capital city?
Yeah, where Bahamut is.
It's been too long. I'm just like, what?
I'm gonna replay it soon. I'll be able to tell you more. Well, soon is relative. I still have
Soon
to.
in quotes.
I have to still get through
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
To get to 10. That's how counting works. Uh-huh.
Well, I'm almost done 3. I probably have like 6 more hours to go.
We went to see Nemo about if he we went to see Nemo to see if he knew anything about my father, about Isaac. Ah, that man of amusing behaviors. That scientist who looks like he would have some trouble fitting into society, yes?
That is an accurate statement of Nemo.
That's kind of the problem here. Nemo has gotten rejected by society, which demands ethics. So-called ethics of him. And he is like, no.
Ethics? No! I shall take over the world and reduce ethics to 0.
Who needs ethics? Wahaha! Science!
I think that's why you need ethics, Nemo.
That's kind of the point of ethics. A little bit. Count. That's a pretty roundabout way to be rude. Is it rude or is it just stating facts? Come on now, Victor. Are you calculating the voice or are you forgetting that this is yours?
No. I was actually figuring out where Yuna's from. And yeah, she's not from the island.
Yes.
She's not from Bised.
Okay.
At least I remembered something about my favorite Final Fantasy games. You mean that whack job scientist?
Van Helsing, on the other hand, has no problem being flat out insulting.
That is usually how Van Helsing works, yes.
That is how Van Helsing works.
That's the guy. We ended up being captured by that whack job.
You were captured. I'm amazed you were able to escape from that whack job in one piece. See, I love Saint Germain. He's great.
I sense that whack job is going to become Nemo's new nickname. I suppose it's fitting, though.
I mean, considering he took a piece of your substitute heart, AC.
Yeah.
Then he found out about the horologium within my body.
I then explained everything that happened while we were in the Nautilus, with Impey adding some details here and there. I don't hide anything, even the fact that I'm merely a doll. That I don't have a soul. When I tell them about that, my voice shakes a little, and I feel like I'm stumbling over my words. Just like we do every time we stream.
Mm-hmm.
Still, everyone continues listening to me in silence. Then, after we finish, Lupin is the first one to open his mouth. I see. So we can save you if we get back the piece of the horologium that Nemo took out of you.
Yes. Actually, there's no other way to save her. Well, there's no way we'll fail to get it back now, is there?
Everyone nods in agreement with the Count. I hastily shake my head in response.
No, this is a personal problem. I don't want to put the rest of you in danger over this.
What are you talking about? This Nemo guy is saying he'll use this Nautilus battleship to wreak some havoc, right? Even if you don't need our help, this is something I can't allow to continue, as a gentleman thief with a heart of justice.
Who would like Nemo to not take over the world?
Well, yes, of course he can't take over the world. How am I going to steal it from people if he took over the world?
I feel like he still could.
No, then the only person I could steal from is Nemo.
And the problem with that is...
We could just take him out.
So we'll steal from him first to save her.
Exactly.
Great. I mean, Impey's thing was stolen in the first place, so...
I agree. Nemo's too dangerous.
It's upsetting to think that a whack job might be ruling the skies. Let's shoot down this huge target, shall we? Just don't use the Van Helsing cannon this time.
The grin on his face.
Just don't use the Van Helsing cannon this time.
I don't know. Are you telling me that you didn't have fun with it, Van Helsing? You did say that you were letting off some steam.
Yeah, but he also, like, probably beat Impey within an inch of his life.
Yes, and? You could do that anyway. Come on. You can't tell me that wasn't just an excuse.
I don't intend to side with humans, but fine. I will lend you, and only you, a hand, as you did save my life.
Shoot the potato out of the cannon.
At that point, make it an Impey cannon. Just shoot Impey. So you see, this problem isn't just yours.
It's all of us.
We're all gentlemen here. It's only natural that we lead to the aid of a damsel in distress.
But
It's fine. Everyone obviously wants to help you, but they all have their own reasons for coming along. That gravity alleviator is packed with my hopes and dreams. I won't let him use it as a weapon. I'll get it back, no matter what. Impey looks at me with a smile. You see, there's nothing you should feel bad about.
Thank you, everyone.
Everybody smiles as they look to me. This is where I belong. The first place of warmth and kindness that I've known since I've left my old home. No matter who I am, even if I'm not a natural form of life, these people accept me. So, where is the piece of the horlogium that was stolen from you? It's definitely on the Nautilus. That battleship is using my gravity alleviator to stay in the air. He's using the horlogium to create the immense energy needed for the device to function on the ship of that size. So the Nautilus can't fly without that part? If we assault it and take the horlogium, we can bring it down at the same time. Exactly! Everything we need is on the Nautilus! So we just gotta destroy it! We gotta sink that battleship! The horlogium and the gravity alleviator. And a happy future with AC and I together.
Oh, right.
Right. About that.
Yeah, I was kind of saying it over the adrenaline rush, but...
Everyone else looks at me curiously, and I feel a bit awkward.
Huh. What are you talking about? Fantasizing as usual, I think.
Not this time. She and I are madly in love with one another. She's completely off the market. What? Oh no, that's you.
What?
Whoa. He's serious. Is he blackmailing you with something?
Well...
Yes? It's true. I heard her say it with my own ears as we were diving through the sky. She said she loved me, right? Impey starts winking at me with such enthusiasm, I can practically hear his eyelids slamming open and shut. She's just super enamored with my studliness. It's the sort of charm you only really notice for the first time when you're alone with someone. Acey's crazy about me.
I'm like, yes, if you thought he was better for the past 2 chapters, because he does seem a bit better for the past 2 chapters, then he comes back and he's immediately like this.
Yeah. My body has gone beyond warm, and I feel myself burning with embarrassment. Are you sure it's not the poison?
Both.
Even though what Impey's saying is about 60% true, the more I hear from him, the more I want to deny it. Impey, if you just shut your mouth, I won't say no to you.
That was, I felt cornered.
I try to shyly make light of the situation. The others take a breath and nod in understanding. I knew it. So you were blackmailing her.
It would seem this was false alarm. You really had me going there.
Pathetic. Wait! No! It's true! Why are you acting like I'm playing just another joke on you all? No! That I love you was the real deal. There were sparks. Right, AC?
I'm not really sure what my emotional state was at the time.
I was falling to my death.
It was the adrenaline, you know? I didn't know what I was saying. I was panicking and scared. Hello?
Hello. What's up?
I was waiting for you to change the line.
What? What line? What are you talking about? I don't know anything. Who am I?
Oh.
Quack.
Oh.
What?
Jobs are hard.
What?
I said jobs are hard.
What does that have to do with anything? I'm confused.
Anyway.
What? Come on! But I really did. I was about to say something else when...
Hey, hold on. What is that?
Deli, who had been silent this entire time, points out the window in surprise.
Could that be the novelist you were speaking of?
Oh, chapter 12 already. Joking. We look at each other, then rush to the window. The large black shadow is overtaking the blue skies outside. We all hurry out the door. and take in the majestic presence of the ship that seems to almost fill the entire sky. We look up in shock as the Nautilus slowly continues moving forward. Now, it only looks like it's going slow, but it might actually be traveling at an extremely great speed. The sheer size of it, too big to imagine, floating in the air, and makes it hard to judge the distance from where we are standing. Even Saint Germain, able to maintain a smile in any situation, is rendered speechless by this great spectacle. This is the first time I've been able to get a full view of it myself. It is on fire?!
No, it's blasting. Off again.
The word ship doesn't begin to cover it. This is a flying fortress made of steel.
What is this?
Humans are capable of creating something like that?
Only with the power of vampire science and a would-be philosopher's stone.
Uh-huh. Well, the would-be philosopher's stone, I suppose, is human-created.
True.
No. This is far beyond the scope of what modern civilization should be able to achieve.
He does have my device and the horologium, but still. Nemo may be a whack job, but I can't deny that he is a genius. Things like that usually break down pretty easily if you attack them from the inside.
And it's like, I can kill it.
How many bombs do we have right now? Make 10 more. I agree. The bigger it is, the more vulnerabilities it will have. Oh, did we mention all the Twilights in there? Crap.
Lupin and Van Helsing, you weren't surprised at all?
I'm not surprised either. When you're a master engineer like me, disassembling something like that is a snap.
Impey, your knees are shaking.
For a second, I think that Nemo has found our hideout and is coming after us. But it seems like he's just passing through. The Nautilus soars by over us and continues on its way. It comes to a full stop above London, probably right around where the middle-class residential areas are. Suddenly, it makes a strange noise. Even though we're quite far from it, the sound is so loud that my whole body is shaken by the vibration.
London, how do you do? Name is Nemo. I am the Lord of the Sky, here to enlighten Britain. No, all the world through the miracle of science.
Whoa. Are you all hearing this insanity? This insanity he's opening up with?
Yeah, but knowing Nemo, he's probably dead serious.
Impey furrows his brow and nods. Lord of the Sky, that's some big talk. The world is vast. It won't come under his control that easily just because of that.
It might actually be possible depending on how he goes about it.
What?
A gravity A gravity alleviator in the horologium. That workshop, genius, has two inventions that could change the world. Indeed, the most frightening weapon that Nemo has in his possession is not the Nautilus itself.
Now here's a question. Did he build a cannon on the Nautilus?
Shoot Van Helsing at him?
No, not a Van Helsing cannon, the cannon.
Instead, it is those two pieces of advanced technology. Yes, the Nautilus is merely one example of what can be created by combining those two things. If Nemo is a true genius, he should be able to come up with any number of terrifying things.
Including a rocket to the moon.
No, that's Impey's thing.
No thanks. Just one of these things sounds manageable. But if we get 10 or 20 of them coming our way...
I kind of like Nemo doesn't know how the gravity alleviator works, which means that he wouldn't be able to create a new one.
True. Then it's just a matter of handling things before things get to that point.
That's definitely true. But are we going to be able to handle that?
Victor seems to be raising the doubts that we're all thinking.
Now it's time for a fun game. Due by the genius scientist Nemo.
Nemo!
Nemo! This goes out to the British government and to all the people of this country. I'm going to have all of you play a game of tag! Tag! Do it!
I want to punch him.
Tag?
Racing game, I see. Why would he want to do that?
I seek a girl who has the horologium.
Well, that's why he wants to do that.
That's not really how tag works, though.
Also, for all he knew, if they tagged them, they would die. The horologium. I feel like Nemo can see me somehow, and chills run up my spine. Impey is standing near me, gently helping me stay upright. It's fine. The fact that he's calling for a manhunt means that he doesn't know where we are right now. He smiles.
There's a little thing.
This is little thing.
Yeah, it's been there. You can see the little thing.
But all the while, Nemo's terrifying speech goes on.
Your mission as the pursuers is simply to capture her.
And die trying.
Well, as long as they don't take her clothes off.
Or touch her face.
Or touch her face. So don't do anything inappropriate when you capture her and you'll be fine.
You do not need to know what the horologium looks like. All you need is to do is bring me the girl with the horologium.
But if they don't know what it looks like,
Bring the girl with the horologium.
how are they going to know who to bring?
I love that Discord is cutting off the
Now I know exactly how foolish all of you are. You probably won't do as I say even after seeing my awe-inspiring Nautilus. In order to get the more ignorant masses to move, I must fall upon a carrot and stick approach. Bring the girl to London's outer walls within 30 days.
Oh, that's why you said 3 days.
3 days. The one who brings her to me will be promised a high position in the new world that I am about to create.
You know, that never works out for the people who try to follow that. I hear Impey mutter, "Oh, joy." beside me.
And now for the stick. If she is not found within 3 days, the great iron hammer of science will be brought down upon you all. Just like this.
Something changes on the Nautilus. Part of the ship opens, and even from this distance, I see numerous objects falling from it. And in the next moment, the sound of a powerful explosion reaches all the way out to where we are. The ground shakes a little. Bombs.
That part of the city is a densely populated residential area. A significant number of casualties must have occurred. No.
A plume of jet black smoke rises from part of London, as if to affirm what Saint Germain just said. It's not too difficult to imagine what kind of hellish state that neighborhood must be in right now.
Do you see? I am a man of my word! If the snow is not brought to me in 3 days,
Part of me's gonna be so glad we will not. So glad if we never have to deal with Nemo again after this route.
Who's gonna be glad?
I said part of me is going to be so glad if we don't have to deal with Nemo after this route.
He's gonna be so glad. Specifically my throat. That part of me is gonna be really glad.
I promise you that the rest of London will be engulfed in flames.
Nemo's voice echoes through the skies. It sounds like the speech of a demon here to announce London's end.
Yes, this is the voice of a demon, apparently.
Shortly afterward, we gather our belongings and leave St. Germain's mansion. I have no idea how the government and the people of London will react to Nemo's threat. Since we've been staying at this mansion for so long, it's possible that our whereabouts are already known by people other than Herlock Sholmes. Lupin suggested that it would be dangerous to continue staying here. We decided to move over to one of Lupin's hideouts located in London.
Heard that explosion earlier killed a lot of people.
And the maniac's going to come after all of London in 3 days, right? There's no telling what will happen here. The crowds are restless with concern. They can be heard from their conversations. I can't help but stop to listen, but Impey taps me on the shoulder. Let's keep moving, AC.
Right.
While on the way to Lupin's hideout, I overhear similar conversations time and time again. All parts of the city have been thrown into chaos like a beehive that has been poked, and no one is able to hide their distress. Shut up, computer! The newspapers are printing extra editions.
In case anyone didn't hear.
What?
In case anyone didn't hear the news when he, blasted it all over the city.
Who is the man calling himself Nemo? Who is AC? What is that huge battleship in the air? I was gonna say, who is that huge battleship in the air?
AC?
He didn't say
When
the.
he
Nope.
threatened?
Nope. He
Then why are they asking who is AC?
in the lines that we said, all he said was the girl with the horologium.
Mm-hmm.
Questions and
So
speculations.
how do they know?
And speculations are being printed, with a pointless conclusion calling for swift action by the government. So, this will be our base for a while. It's not as comfortable as the Count's mansion, but home is where you make it. He unlocks the door as he says this and invites us into the room. It's much. Oh yeah, we're getting on close to 2 hours. Should we stop now?
I guess so. About here.
Because
I mean, we just finished moving, so.
Yeah. And then next time.
Wait, can you go back to when they first enter? This is like a really awkward sentence to start on.
This line?
Yeah, let's start from this line for next time.
Okay, well, I'm saving it. Okay. Then I guess that's gonna be it.
That's it. Let's go look at pretty CGs.
Okay, making me go to the main menu.
We can look at pretty CGs. We can
memory
listen to
chunk,
pretty music.
Event. Ooh, getting a lot of Impey.
Hmm?
8 of 19.
Hmm?
You have 8 of 19.
Hmm. Victor just cut off on the side.
Victor just cut off on the side. Well, thank you for joining. We will be back Wednesday for Lovingly Evil.
We should be back Wednesday for non-Sharky route.
Well,
We've yet to determine still what route we're going for, but
it's not the Sharky route.
not the Sharky route.
But yeah.
But with the Sharky MC.
So then hopefully we see you Wednesday or some other day, maybe.
Hopefully.
See you next time.
Should we do a raid with all, like, 2 of us? Nick appears to be on.
I mean, yeah, if you wanna... Because I don't have it open to do the raid.
Oh, okay. How do I do it? Let me see if I can find it.
It would be under the manager. There should be, like, a raid button.
Stream preview. Stream info. Where's the button? Guys? Where's the raid button?
I'm just gonna do that real quick. Do you need...
Well, I guess we're not gonna raid because I don't know where to
Oh
find
my gosh, let me look. Let me look. It would be under...
Oh.
No. Crap, where is it? I am bad at... I know. Wasn't there like a thing where you could see... Hmm?
I think I found it.
Where'd you find it?
I had to add the quick actions panel.
Oh, yes. How do you add the quick actions panel?
I'm gonna raid.
Okay. Go for it.
Have we been muted already?
No, we're not muted.
Okay.
We've
Because
been
the captions are still going.
Yeah, no, we're not muted. Okay. But yeah, thanks for joining.
Thanks for joining. Okay, let's go hang out with Nick. Bye-bye.